Like a kiss from a rose on your hill. Do 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 do. My blade is real sharp for today. Baby, I think this is from, I'm gonna say DDHiFi, just because these numbers look like DDHiFi numbers. And I said they were gonna send me something, so. Hold on, BB. We're doing a DDHiFi unboxing. I was correct, by the way. I've been doing this long enough that I could see from scribbles on an thing. It's like DJ65B, TC44C, MH065. Yeah, that's totally DDHiFi. So DDHiFi, Pasta loves linking to them. Ooh. Today's Pasta's dealing with that 13-year-old problem. 13-year-old problems. Let's get the plastics off of these. I may have to rush this along or stop, depending on if she's loading guns. Do this. She's just ranting into the phone. You're just ranting into the phone, baby. I know. So anyway, what do we have here? What's contestant number one? Pasta, you could just link to, I think DDHiFi has their own website, but there's also an Amazon page you might be able to get to. God damn, this is tight. This is the MFI 06S Lightning to Type-C USB on-the-go cable. Burnable. Do not eat. Warranty card. So this is a USB-C to Lightning. Interesting. That means Pasta can use all my portable DAPs when she comes here, so she'll have that to hook up to her phone. That's nice. We've got the 4.4 female to 6.35 adapter. That's interesting. This is known as the DJ65B. Ah, holy chunky boy. So that's fucking useful. I need more of these DDHiFi. So I could plug this into my normal, like my Dark Voice or something, and then get a 4.4 Pentacon plug. Doesn't make it balanced. It lets me use balanced cables. I actually have an adapter. It's a long one, but this is DDHiFi fucking metal with the gold. Oh, you know, that's an important cable. That's a big one. That's a big one. And then this one, which actually has a little sleeve around it, which is the TC44C USB DAC to 4.4 millimeter and 3.5. USB DAC. The question is, does it provide actual balanced, or is it simply... Oh, Pasta's going for it. Is it simply giving you the option to plug in 4.4? So we have a USB to USB-C cable. And then here's the... Oh my God, it's wrapped in a little leather papoose. Look at this thing. So it's metal. You can probably slide this off, but you've got 3.5 and 4.4 and USB. So maybe it is balanced. And since it comes with both the cables, I can plug it in. It's a dongle DAC. It's a dongle DAC wearing a cool stitched up diaper. That's cool. All right. Well, thank you, DDHiFi. Sorry I didn't give these more play, but I have to go deal with internet issues with Pasta and things. So I'll be back. We'll all be back. We'll all be back. And I might even feature some of these in my next dongle DAC roundup. And certainly you're going to see this motherfucker, because that's awesome. Oh wait, never changed the battery. If the battery is removed from this camera, it usually is dead, and then it just dies immediately. Like immediately death. Let's see if I can actually get it to record an unboxing. It's a failing idea. I shouldn't do this. It's probably running out. Oh, we're losing it. Anyway, you've seen me unbox these before many times. These are the Sylvania Night Chaser giant LED bulbs. And they're actually going to be used in the house. I have these in the garage, several of these, and all of those lights up there, the great room lights, they're these 25 watt LED all metal housing son of a bitches that are bright as fuck. They're a 25 watt draw, so they're like 250 watt equivalent of like a standard incandescent bulb. And I need them for the space downstairs. Please don't die. Please don't die. I agree with you. So down here, review desk, review space, I've got, these are cold, Jesus. I got these lights in, and these lights light up the wall and the desk, and I got this for fill-in light. The problem is I now have on my GoPro an ND filter, a neutral density filter, which is applied to the lens, which is basically sunglasses for it, which allows me to have my hands not get blown out. Like you're probably looking at my hands, it's probably just bright white. The neutral density filter fixes that. But it's also like I'm wearing sunglasses, or the camera's wearing sunglasses. So those little bulbs, which are very fancy Fiat electrics, will no longer be able to be enough to light up. I love the color of these bulbs. These are very warm, very nice. But what I need is power. So now we're gonna plug this mofo in here and probably have to adjust literally everything if this doesn't rip the goddamn thing off the ceiling. Oh shit, I'm blind. There, now we got some lighting. So basically, instead of buying another like $1,000 one of these, this thing was like $600 for the actual emitter, and then the canopy was like $80, and the stand was like $250. So instead of just doing things with actual studio lights, I'm just going to buy relatively inexpensive. I think these are $24 a piece. These used to be $15 a piece, but the world is a vampire set to drain everything in our lives, all our wallets and everything. So don't look at it, don't go blind. All right, I'm not looking. Okay, so now with that and that, and I could probably lower these down a little bit, or put this one up higher, because this is a heavy duty stupid bulb too, like 150 watt equivalent. You know, those white speakers might actually be getting blown out. Let's unscrew those. Let me see something. I'm going blind. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I need either one of those now. And then with this to flood fill just the area and the desk. There we go. Get the top racks. I think that's it. So now I got to worry about these getting like murderous face, because I was using just this light for my reviews and it was so boring. And now that I actually have spotlights down, it makes it more dramatic, and I feel better making videos like that. So we'll see how this works. The next review I have to do, which will be shortly. Fortune cookies, and they're not really fortunes, they're more just like little life quirks. Like, ha, 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 ha. I just got the biggest fortune cookie ever. Let me raise the brightness here, even though I told it to. Not that? Which one is that? That one's that. Go up. So anyway, I got this package and I just picked it up and I'm like, well, that's actually good news. Like if you got a fortune cookie and it said, this is the bottom, that's the best news you could ever fucking get. To be like, this is the bottom, worst it's ever gonna get, this is it. Only up from here, baby. That's, you know what? I'm okay with that now. I'm okay with that. This is the bottom. This, by the way, is a topping box. I think it says topping somewhere on it. It's one of these. I've never actually seen a full-size cardboard box with a tearaway strip. That's new. It's got a taped bit and then a tear open bit. That's, uh-oh. Tempted to tell a story about how my granddaddy was a die cutter. It's coming, because die cutters cut cardboard into interesting shapes. And look, oh god, it's a box holder that's in this. It's not very complicated, but I've never seen it before, so therefore we're going to talk about it. That's weird. So it's a tearaway, like single serving box packet with tearaway like things to hold the box. It says topping there. Topping, whole new design. This is the MX5, I believe. DX5. My bad. I knew it was a 5. I knew there was a 5 and an X. So this is M or D or P or N, NX5? Pretty sure there's an NX5. Or was that was iRobot with Will Smith. And Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf was the best. He was the best sidekick in any movie, consistently while he was a sidekick. And then it was really good in Peanut Butter Falcon. So anyway, topping has decided to go with a brand new Bold. Look, Bold. First of all, the box has got like a texture thing. Like I don't immediately feel like throwing this away right now, which is bad actually. I like to throw away boxes. Good presentation. It's not in a plastic bag. I hate it when you take it off and it's like in a wrapped bag. Like I know you need to do that for moisture, but present me this expensive fucking thing. It's like $500 and some dollars. Pasta. This is going to be Apos, I believe. I believe it's Apos. Yes, pasta. This is Apos. This says power cord, and so I says, I mean it's a little thing. I think we're just looking at a standard, every old power cord, so putting that back in there. Like a full size, not a figure eight, like a full size. This is a picture of a 1/4-inch adapter, a remote control, a Bluetooth antenna, and a USB cable. I think it's a USB cable. So let's see. Ta-da, we have got USB full-size cable, not a C, full-size cable, a 1/4-inch adapter, a Bluetooth antenna, which I guess I'll need to install. Fuck. I almost never test these things for Bluetooth anymore. It's just too annoying to keep adding them to my phone. Like they say Bluetooth, they'll work, unless they have some really awful problem. And the remote is a Topping RC15A, which is the standard remote that all Toppings use. I got it back in. So there we go. So I'll just pick one of my Topping remotes that exists. I don't have to take anything else out of the box. This way when I have to return this or sell it, we're good to go. We're sitting in here in like a very interesting corner mount. It's actually mounted, it's like foam mounted. Book on the bottom, because again, presentation is nice on this. DX50 Pro, DX5, I'll actually read through that. Ta-da, ta-da. There's a piece of cover over here. We got a balanced output, a 1/4-inch output, a big ovoid screen, like the whole thing is going for rounded edges. 2 high-res stickers, an MQA sticker, which fuck MQA, but if you're gonna do it, do a sticker, because I could peel that shit off. Interesting, we've got, right, the whole, I thought it was just the center pushed in, but the whole thing pushes in. Digital knob with a sharp edge, like around the front. It's nice, I like touching it. I'll peel this off when it's downstairs ready for review. 4 rubber legs. We've got a full-size power input. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to install the antenna. We have got coaxial with a nice silicone cover. I love these silicone squishy ones. So we've got a full-size coaxial as opposed to a smaller coaxial. Optical, full-size USB, Bluetooth antenna, left and right, outputs. I believe they're outputs. They should be outputs. And then left and right, and I believe their outputs here for balanced. So interesting design. There's no sticker on the side anymore. That was a real annoying thing too. Look, it's on the bottom. DX5 gray with a serial number. That's it. Where you at? There's it. I'm looking forward to this. It's a bit of an expensive unit. Like, I don't know, are we trying to compete with the DX7 or the MX5? Like, there's been a couple, you know, DAC-AM combos certainly cheaper than 500 bucks. I think this is 450 or 500. So let's hope that it is worth the cost. Benefit analysis. Here's our thing. Hex screws holding the plate. I don't really see a way to take this apart, actually. You'd have to probably pull these and pull that and go in. Don't know, don't care, not going inside. Can't wait to read the specs on this thing though. And now let's put it all away until I bring it downstairs to be worked on. Oh God, oh my God, oh my fucking God. Why is it so big? Is what she kept asking. I found English. Okay, I found English. I'm dumb. I didn't have to turn. I didn't even have to. Remember the lock that I had, that I switched off? That's the transit lock. I never unlocked it, so it can't auto level. You got to do that, and then look. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm the dumbest motherfucker that ever been there. So now, look, it just wiggles and then it levels. Now that's perfect level. In fact, you could see me walking. Holy shit. Ready? Watch. Perfect level. Boom. How fat is Zeos? About an inch. Now it's perfectly level. Okay. All right. Now we got it. Oh, it's only got one laser on though. We're going to put all... Actually, just these two. This is now it's perfectly leveling floor and ceiling. And of course it's hiding the X. Oh, it's almost there. It's almost showing me an X there. I'm going to have to I can modify this by just tilting this just a fucking cunt's hair. And now it's flashing like, no. So you got to get it close. But now, there's my floor X. There's floor X. There's ceiling X. It auto-leveled. I can't believe I'm so stupid. Of course that lock was the lock. I even knew what it was. I thought it was locking the battery door, and then I immediately knew it was a transit lock for the fucking level system. And then I'm like, oh, I'm stupid. So there you go. That's what it's for. X in the ceiling, X on the floor. Don't need a plumb bob ever again in your entire life. And what that allows me to do is build that whole frame, move it into the room exactly where I want it to be, take this tripod with its little fucking lean on it, and put it right over where I have the hook mounted already, and then drill a fucking spot in the ceiling. It's gonna be so fucking easy. So this is gonna be something that just lets me do shit forever. So let me shut this off. Is off not that? Is this transit lock just off? That's smart. Wait, I had it on with the transit lock on though. So when you lock it, it shuts it off. Then how can I turn it on? So you can still turn it on and then unlocks it and that turns it off. Okay, we're learning. As soon as it said transit lock, I'm like, oh, I'm fucking an idiot. I'm just a fucking idiot.